Hi there, it's Pride Daily for Friday. As if life isn't hard enough for queer people in Africa, Ghana's now a step closer to making it that much worse. An amendment that was delaying a vote in Parliament on a harsh new anti-LGBTQ+ law has been withdrawn, so it could now be passed within weeks. The plans are up to 10 years in prison for the promotion of queer rights and to increase the jail term for gay sex from 3 years to 5. Across Africa, it's just as bleak. Uganda brought in the death penalty last year for what it calls aggravated homosexuality. This Ghanaian MP, talking to DW News, attempts to justify the proposed law, and spoiler alert, he doesn't.
In our constitution, sexual preference is not a human right. It's not a fundamental right. Okay, it's a preference. And even if there was a right, our constitution says that rights can be curtailed so long as they pose an existential threat to the public safety, public health, and public morals. This act of homosexuality poses a public health challenge and a public morals challenge.
The United Nations says the law is a system of state-sponsored discrimination and violence against sexual minorities. The medical regulator in the UK says it's truly sorry for what it was doing in the past, ending the careers of gay doctors. Talking about men who had or tried to have consensual sex with other men, and when the General Medical Council found out, the doctors were struck off or given warnings. This was happening for about 100 years, up until the 1990s. And an LGBTQ+ museum's opening in Australia this weekend. Qtopia's based in a former police station in Sydney. It's where some gay rights marchers were brutally beaten by officers in 1978 after being arrested for their involvement in a peaceful protest. An official apology came nearly 40 years later. The museum says it's devoted to the memory, education and celebration of the unique histories and lived experiences of queer people. And I'm so roddy old now, they might have me as one of the exhibits. I'm Kev McGrath. See you Monday.